la cabeza,
Download the Universal Studios Hollywood app today for your handheld device. Explore and navigate the theme park and City Walk Hollywood with interactive maps, wait times, entrance, engagement.
Seven, have a great day. 3, 6, and 7. All right, we have no bad. Let's go. No bad.
Line 6 is open. You guys can line up in line 6. Profe, profe. Que tiene que hacer esta fila para entrar.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Universal Studios Hollywood. The entertainment packed from uptown this morning. On both sides of
Got it. It's great, guys. You guys are ready by
Porque si compra uno solo es el 17, si compra dos le sale la temperatura como 2.
Ahí llegó repollo, vea. Vea, repollo, se lo estaban buscando.
¿Quién?
Usted.
Very good.
Váyanlo.
Ready? Así. This is so cool.
Welcome, folks. General is to your left. If you have an express pass, any questions, I can help you right here.
No, papi. montaña. ¿Usted no va a montar en la montaña rusa?
Well, go on then.
Miren, miren acá, ey.
¡Michael, usted está muerto! ¡Ya se lo Sí, pero le dio por llamar y no. Es que son dos familias.
Especially these guys in front and maybe that family over there. They're obviously Kung Fu fans. Look!
Cool shows.
Ahora está los...
¿Te parece? No, es el que...
Un barco sonido.
Ey. Saluden acá, ve. Saluden ahí, pues. Saluden ahí, saluden ahí.
Nos fuimos.
Turbo, you are clear for business. That's right.
the food chain sat the Mosasaurus, apex predator of the deep.
You are clear for entry.
One of the latest additions to our Jurassic World family. In a moment, you will be entering Predator Cove, home to some of Jurassic World's most powerful creatures.
Sir, Blue is out of containment. Asset containment units to Predator Cove. Repeat, ACU to Predator Cove. Code red. Iron systems going down across the board.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Claire Deer. Please, out of containment and help is on the way. In the meantime, please,
A security team is deployed. They will get you safe.
Listen to me. Do not panic. If you can see me, I need you to keep your hands inside the boat. The slightest movement will set these animals off.
Esa es la mejor de las mejores, a lo bien. Le dañó la capa, güey. Hay que lavarse la mano y con esto.
One is never too young to learn the value of freedom for all. All right, my young friend, face forward and put up your fists. Reconnaissance and protection specialist. Loyal friend as you should This is Iron Eye, weapons and combat specialist. He will receive your next tactical training.
I'm General Morshaw, commanding officer of NEST. NEST stands for the Non-Biological Extraterrestrial Species Treaty. You've never heard of it before because it's top secret. It established a dedicated combat force of humans and Autobots to protect Earth from the Decepticons who are intent on destroying our planet. Who are the Autobots and how does NEST go about?
Upstairs and downstairs. Right behind it is a great example of a facade. We just built the front of the house and not the rest of it. Check that out as we drive by. We're gonna get to do something really cool today that we often don't get to do. We are going down Colonial Street, also known for my Desperate Housewives fans as Wisteria Lane. Yes, there's always something filming here, so we hardly ever get to go down. The second house on your left is kind of a tan color. That was also the house used in the movie Harvey with Jimmy Stewart and The Ghost and Mr. Chicken with Don Knotts. Then there's a pink house. It used to be black when it belonged to the Munsters, 1313 Mockingbird Lane. Then there's a yellow house with brown trim. That was in the 1970s Hardy Boys TV show. It was also the house that Eminem crashed his car into in the music video for Forgot About Dre. Then there's a gray house with some brightly colored doors. That house, these houses are made out of carved styrofoam, and this is just a tiny fraction of the Whoville that was built. They used over 2 million feet of styrofoam, and they used 11 sound stages. And you tell how big those are. And enough artificial snow to cover 9 football fields. But who's I know I'm so funny. Alright, as long as we're here, anybody want to get out and take a shower? I've heard the shower in room 1 is killer. From the Main Hotel to the original Psycho House, I call it the Psycho Path. to your left and look up to the second window. You might see Mother in the window. Jokes. You're welcome. We are now visiting one of the coolest sets ever built on the Universal backlot. This is the airplane crash site set from Steven Spielberg's War of the Worlds. I know what you're thinking. Angela, we're on to you. Everything here is fake. You showed us a tank made out of wood and houses made out of styrofoam. So what's the airplane made out of? Airplane. That's a real 747. It was purchased from an airplane graveyard in the Mojave Desert and shipped out here. The airplane itself cost $60,000. Shipping it cost $200,000. They always get you with the shipping and handling, am I right? Here to tell you more about production.
Robbie, get in.
Tom, can you repeat just that last part for me?
Get in.
Thank you, Tom. We're such good friends. Oh, the driver, Tom, thought I was talking to him, but I was talking to Tom Cruise. Sorry, buddy. Those sets have been used a lot, including by Nicki Minaj and Rihanna for their in the witness protection program. You can decide if it's you or not, okay? And we're being chased by a bad guy named Owen Shaw. So let's see if we can find anybody to help us.
My name is Roman Pierce.
Hi, Roman.
Pleased to meet you.
The pleasure's mine.
Woody Hobbs asked us to stash you with Sean for a while. So we brought you in our secret spot.
All right, look, guys. We're going to keep Shaw from finding you. But to keep you safe, we need your help. We don't want the syndicate tracking us here. So put away your cameras and turn off your cell phones. One flash or one ringtone could give us away. And we'll meet you in there.
Everything an actor does, blocking, movement-wise in the scene is called blocking. Your blocking is going to be to stay seated. Everything an actor does in terms of holding stuff, and the wardrobe department says you look great, you do not need to put on your 3D glasses yet. I'll tell you when. You don't need the glasses yet. Oh, it's a dance party scene, and all of Tom's friends are the dancers. I'm so excited. That bad of a dancer? I'm calling my therapist.
This is what we're doing. This is the break state after party.
Roman Pierce, FBI, don't move.
Billy?
That's right, party's over.
You know how long I took to iron this shirt, man? I'm not.
You're under arrest right now.
Ladies, just back up a little bit. You got it. Slightly. First of all, I don't work for you.
Oh, really? Well, tell me, Roman, who do you work for?
We don't work for nobody. I suggest you clear out of here, otherwise we can't guarantee your safety.
Guarantee my safety? I'm the one holding the gun.
Yeah, but mine's a whole lot bigger than yours. Escort this novice out. Let's go, Cookie Puss.
You got an ugly suit on, man. It's cheap.
Somebody out there really pissed off Shaw. It's going to get ugly fast.
Yeah, don't worry. Lucky for you, our whole family will protect you.
Are you kidding me, Roman? You didn't shut off your phone, bro?
I gotta call you back. I'm in the middle of something.
See what I'm talking about?
Call you back.
Man.
It was on vibrate.
Sean traced us. Ops can't hold forever. Letty, Roman, we're up. Driver, move that vehicle.
It's about to get real interesting. My Mona Lisa's all warmed up right next door.
Roman, grab your truck. I need you and Letty ready to roll.
You are all doing such an amazing job right now. The next scene is going to be a stunt scene. So the wardrobe department says to put on your protective 3D glasses now. Put them on.
This is our turn.
After that!
Okay, guys, it's showtime.
Then we've got some eco-friendly cars from the Flintstones. They run on Yabba Dabba foot power. That's how Tom and I work out after work, because we sit a lot in our job. Then we got some cars from Fast and the Furious. Ooh, and the gyrosphere from Jurassic World. Do you notice anything missing? The glass. It's not really there. They put it in as a special effect in the editing room. And when we get to the tank from Transformers, that is super fake. That tank is 70% wood and styrofoam. They painted it to look like metal and glued some bolts onto the side. Because let's face it, a real tank would be cooler, but this one is cheaper. It is lighter, so it's easier to move around. It takes less fuel, and Jurassic Park. I'm going to show you a clip. It was not on the top of a cliff, although it sure looks like it. It was that's so weird. These dinosaur cages are empty. Do you think if I play some music, the dinosaurs will come out? Oh, good news! The music worked! To your left is a Haplosaurus. Alright, did anyone get spat on that time? I did! Do you remember the life lesson I taught you earlier? Dinosaur spit is lucky! So you're gonna have a great day! I mean, let's face it, folks. It's a Tuesday, and you're at Universal Studios Hollywood instead of at work or school. It's a pretty good day anyway, am I right? Westworld, or even Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Now, thunder only happens when it's raining, and players only love you when they're playing. I've learned a lot about men. Yeah, so we're making thunder come out of speakers. The lightning is made by strobe lights. The rain comes out of a very special device called a sprinkler system. Maybe you've heard of them. Yeah, we aim our sprinklers right at the sky. We let water come back down so that it looks like natural rain, thanks to gravity. Do you have any sports fans? Has anyone here ever seen a rain delay on TV? So you know that you can't really see rain on screen. You just see that the ground is wet and like the coaches get wet. So for movie rain, we have to make really big raindrops and light them from the side so that the camera can pick them up. Back in the golden age of Hollywood, they used to add in powdered milk for movies like Singing in the Rain, so that the water would turn white and chalky and then show up on screen. What's that sound? Oh no, a flash flood is coming right for us! Take cover! Pretty cool, huh? One of my favorite singers used that special effect in a music video. You want to guess who it was? Lady Gaga, that's right! How did you know that? For her music video, June. Every street looks like its own little town. Every street had its own bar where people could get into fist fights, its own bank that people could rob, and its own sheriff station to save the day, which I think covers the plot of every Western movie I've ever seen. But despite them being formulaic, they were really popular. And in the year 1916 alone, over 200 Western movies shot on these sets. And we were able to do that. The ground is really breaking up to the right. That's such a bad breakup, I bet Taylor Swift could write a hit song about it. Hold on to someone you love. Blurt out your family secrets. The train. Well, at least we didn't get wet, am I right? The water main broke. Tom, you gotta get us out of here. Is that over? It's so important to have a prepaid for your translator. They can get you out of anything. Everyone all right back there, huh? You will just survive an 8.3 magnitude earthquake simulator. Here's how we used it on the TV show Bones. George? No, I don't want to either. I'm just gonna whisper. George, shark. Whisper with me. George, shark. One more time. George, shark. I think that fulfills the Good Samaritan law. Do you think he heard us? He's screaming. I don't know. Oh, he's bleeding. Now I'm never getting my Blu-ray player back. Tom, should we help him? Tom thinks it's time for me to move on. So everyone, please sit down. We are gonna move on together. Yes, we are. We're gonna hide behind these containers of gasoline. Do you see that yellow barrel? I'm a little scared. Y'all, that pier is lit. All right, do me a favor. If you see a shark, scream really loud, okay? Everybody okay? Everyone, please wave goodbye to my old chum, George. Anybody want to go?
Saludos para todos mis fans.
Todos son mis fans, sí señor.
¿Ves allá arriba que tiene un ventilador?